Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman, and I'm an attorney with Goldman and Associates. I've been asked many times, and people will call me up on the phone, they'll talk to me about divorce, they'll hear from me the ins and outs of it, and we're very transparent about this. And we tell people, this process that we are talking about right now is an extremely unpleasant process. I mean, the divorce process itself is something that's unpleasant because it's always unpleasant to deal with lawyers and judges and courtrooms. So we're very, very clear about that process. And many times, as a result of that process, somebody will say to me, well, what's my choice? What's my alternative to getting divorced? Well, it's a good question. It's not like when you go to a doctor and you're thinking, should I have surgery or not? Should I wait? Should I try medication? Should I try conservative management? At least those things have a possibility of working. By the time people come to us, their marriages are typically over. Lawyers are usually not involved in the decision-making process of to get divorced or not get divorced. So in terms of alternatives of saving the relationship, we don't get involved in that. You want to go to marriage counseling or speak to a rabbi or a priest or something that you think will help you do it. We presume that's already been done and those possibilities exhausted before you came to the lawyers. So if you're wondering what's the alternative to getting a divorce, well, if you plan to separate assets and separate everything, there's not much in the way of legitimate alternatives. I mean, you could file for legal separation, or what lawyers call a petition for separate maintenance. In such a lawsuit, everything that's done in a divorce is accomplished. Issues of custody, parenting time support, property settlement, debt resolution, all of these things are handled. Just at the end of the day, you're not divorced. You are legally separated. Nothing further that you do is likely to ever inure to the benefit of the other party. I mean, you're done, but you're still married. Why would somebody do that? Well, the answer is it could be a religious thing. It could be cultural. Perhaps the religion frowns upon a divorce, so they do everything but. They separate their lives, but they don't actually get divorced. That could be one reason. There used to be health insurance reasons. Some carriers would maintain the coverage if you were separated, but once you got divorced, they would not. So people separated in a legal separate maintenance action, but they didn't get divorced. But the fact of the matter is, those are very specific reasons. And unless you have something like that, if your relationship is over, you really don't have alternatives. You file for a divorce, you go through the process, you split everything the way it's supposed to be, and you move on with your life. And as alternatives go, that's really your option. If you have questions about that process, reach out to us and we'll be glad to help you out. And obviously, if you found this helpful, please like and share.